So I am moving house in less than 2 weeks, and it's been on my mind a lot. So I decided, why not make the video about this, because I actually tried to do some other videos a few days ago, and it was just like I was rambling on and on. So I felt like I've been too distracted and unfocused to pick a topic and, talk coherently about it and have it be worthwhile for someone to watch. And that's because what's been on my mind a lot is all the worst case scenarios of what might happen while moving the animals to the new place, because it's about, for the horses, they're going to take about 2 hours to get there. And everyone else will be, an hour and a half in the car. And the cats will need to be locked into the house the day before, and then the movers will be here, and I'll have to lock the cats into a bedroom, and some of the windows are broken and don't close properly, so point is, that's been on my mind is, what if something terrible happens while I'm moving the animals? What if something goes wrong? What if I can't get the horses to load on the box? What if this? What if that? And it's just been like round and round and round and round. And what I'm recognizing is my pattern. When I'm really stressed about something, I get this experience where I feel like I can't focus, where I feel like there's just too much going on for me to give any attention to something that's apparently not as important, or that there's just not enough of me to go around. And like, that's the experience of it. And it doesn't mean that I can't prioritize. Obviously, at the moment, packing up the house and getting the animals ready and making all those plans, that is number one at the list. And number two is, looking after myself and the animals. And number three is working so that I can have enough money to look after myself and the animals. But this experience, that emotional state, and the particular thought patterns that are going around, those are the things that are making this whole period and this whole event so much more stressful than it needs to be. And that's my tendency, is to focus on everything that might be wrong, could go wrong, is wrong, all the worst case scenarios, and kind of get lost in that, anxiety. And I can work myself up into a state of very, very close to panic, just thinking about what might go wrong when it's not even here. And that's the thing. It's not here yet. All I can do is the best that I can do in the moment when the moment comes. But the moment's not here. I can't do anything now. I can't move the animals now. I can't pack them up in the car now. I can't do something that's going to make sure that everything's going to go smoothly now. It's just a case of getting it done when the time comes. And I know that this is something that plenty of people struggle with, because we live in a pretty tightly wound society. And it's really easy to get lost in thinking about all the different things that could go wrong. What I've been seeing behind these patterns, behind these particular experiences and moments of stress, is there's something that's driving it. And in this case, it's a fear that things are going to go out of my control, that things are going to go wrong, and that I will have no control, that I'll not be able to get it done the way that it needs to be done. Fear that I'm going to lose an animal or some animals or all of the animals in some tragic, horrific accident. And it's that fear that's actually the driving force behind this constant state of mild panic and more than mild stress and anxiety that leads to me basically feeling like I just can't cope, feeling like I can't get anything done, feeling like I can't concentrate on anything, I can't delve into any topics and videos that I want to, because I just can't bring my thoughts together to form a coherent sentence. So, what's the solution? For me, it's to breathe, to slow down, to remind myself that I'm here, I'm doing the best I can now, and when the moment comes to do the other things that need to be done, I'm going to do the best I can then. And until that moment, I remind myself that these fears, when they come up, are something for me to maybe embrace is not the perfect word, but embrace, to recognize that yes, this is an experience that's here, but I don't need to get lost in it. I can breathe, I can let it go, I can stand in spite of them, I can keep moving in spite of how I'm feeling and what I'm fearing. And I can prove to myself that these fears are just little webs that I get tangled up in, but all I need to do is take a step back and I'll realize that I'm the one who actually spun the web, and it's up to me to make the best of it, to let go, to stop spinning the web, to stop participating in those thoughts, to stop generating that energy by thinking about it so much, and by allowing myself to imagine terrible worst case scenarios and getting lost in that imagination and the fear and the anxiety that it creates within me. Right, so that's what's been going on in my life. You'll be seeing more of me after we've made the move. So in October, until then, doing the best I can and breathing and slowing down and taking moment by moment. Thanks for watching. You're going to see me next time.